All right, so let's get started. Yesterday, and for the last 2 days, I was playing a Mage Fatigue deck, which tended to result in longer games, more drawn-out games. The idea of the deck was to stall and basically fatigue your opponent. There wasn't a lot of direct attack spells or minions, but you know, you were able to, if you were able to hang in there and play it right, you were able to just wear your opponent out, and it was a ton of fun. And I had a really great game at the end, which I posted on YouTube. You can check it out. Today I'm going to play a couple of probably more faster decks. I'm playing two decks with that were posted by Spark, and I'm a huge fan of Spark decks. They tend to be really aggressive, which is kind of fits my style. I really enjoy those kind of decks. I'm also interested in, some other strategy with Hunter. The Undertaker was nerfed, which was a key card in the Hunter Uber aggro decks. Now that that's been nerfed, I'm kind of interested to see if what the other strategies are. So I've got two decks by Spark, and most of you have probably encountered a Spark deck. I think Spark is partially responsible for why Hunters get such a bad rap. And so both of these decks are decks that he posted, so I'm going to give them a spin. The first thing that I notice in these decks, well, no Undertaker. May still be a useful card, but he's pulled it out of these decks. We've got draw with the Cult Master, which typically we don't have. We didn't have, or the decks that I've played didn't have a lot of draw with Hunter. So this could be a really helpful card for this deck. There's also a couple of taunts in here, or a taunt and two Houndmasters, which usually are there to play more defensively. You don't typically get that. You don't really have a lot of taunts if you're trying to be really aggressive. But these could come in handy if you're getting into trouble. Yeah. In addition, we've got a couple of heavy hitters with the Savannah Highmanes and the Tundra Rhino. Of course, if played well, can really be devastating. But to be honest, I haven't ever been able to play it well. So we'll see how it goes. Hey Drake, how's it going? The second deck, and one thing I'll note as well for both of these, they're very beast heavy. So I expect to see a lot of beast synergies. The Savannah or the Scavenging Hyena isn't something I played with before, but it's in this deck. It's also in the other deck, so there could be some good opportunities there. Anyways, I'm going to stop talking about these decks. I'm going to jump in and play a match, and I'll see if I can try both these decks out. Let's see where we land. I'm going to play a couple of casual matches, and so who knows? I might win, might lose. So let's jump in and see what happens. Hey, Sisteriaso. Hope that's how you pronounce it. I'm glad you showed up.
Rexar versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine. Let the hunt begin.
Alright, ordinarily with a Hunter, I really enjoy going second. So this is a good start. I've got a bunch of really great cards. I don't need two Scavenging Hyenas, and to be honest, these guys will get picked off if I play them too early. They're better played late game, but I'll hang on to one of them just to see if I can do anything with it. Mad Scientist I'm going to hang on to because it's a great 2-drop, which I could probably drop on my first turn, and then Animal Companion is a great 3-drop. So this is fairly good starting hand. Oh, 2 animal companions. Not ideal, but better to get low cards now, low mana cards now. If I'm playing a Zulok, I will probably lose. But if I am playing Handlock, I have a good shot. Obvious first turn for me is the Mad Scientist, because I might get a few shots at him with it, and then when he dies, it equips me with a secret. And in this case, I have Snake Traps. Actually, the only downside to dropping that guy now and using the coin was that now I can't coin and use the Animal Companion, which would have been a pretty aggressive move. With the fact that he drew leads me to believe he might be a Handlock, which means I need to do as much damage up front as possible. So usually I would load up the board, but in this case, there's not really a use for this guy, so I'm going to hang on to it, and I'm going to use my hero power, because it's a great way to do 2 damage right off the bat. And we'll see. With the Hunter decks that I played last season, they were aggressive enough where a Handlock wasn't really an issue ever. They were probably the easiest ones to get through. Oh, okay, maybe this guy's a Zulok. It's an interesting opening. What I don't have in this deck, I believe, is I don't think I have the Eaglehorn bow in this deck, which would be an easy way to get through that. But I don't. So I'm gonna go with this Animal Companion. And this is one of my favorite drops, or whatever you call it. But I have to waste it on this dude. And he knows I have to waste it. So yeah, not great. Not a great trade at all. But I had to clear the table. What is he doing? He's some hybrid zoo. Or he just has terrible drops right now. Because I have 2 hyenas, I'm going to drop one. Yeah. I'm just gonna drop that, see what happens. See how he deals with it. And he dealt with it pretty well. This is a bizarre deck.
Put this apple on your head.
I'm not really sure what to make of it. So I'm thinking between either this as a taunt, which would probably be just a waste because I have no other beasts up, but it could stall the game enough for me to get a good card next turn. Other option is to drop Haunted Creeper and the Animal Companion, which is probably the best option. Also, I could drop Scavenging Hyena in this, but he will clean this up pretty quickly and it will be wasted. I honestly haven't played with Scavenging Hyena very much, so I don't know. I haven't really been able to play it effectively yet. So I'm going to go and take a chance on this. Not the one I wanted. Not the best outcome there. But again, let's just see what he does.
My shield for Argon.
Awesome. This is where now I could either drop this and he'd get buffed because I got 2 beasts up there, which is awesome. I could drop this, make it a big target, but he won't go for that. He'll go straight for my face because he knows that he can. I could drop this and sacrifice those and buff these. That might be a good option because at least I get to clear the board a little bit. The other option is dropping this and getting some card draw, because I don't have a lot of options right now. This would also be a target. I'm gonna take a chance. I'm gonna take a chance with this one. The King of Beasts was probably the better choice, but I need some options. I don't... Actually, you know what? Let's give him 2 targets. There we go. That's the right call. Gotta kill that. And I'm not actually gonna get to kill this guy, so I'm gonna keep him there for now. Let me just do that. Oh yeah. Wait, how's that? Alrighty. So now he has 2 big targets. He could probably deal with these really easily, and he will. It would be kind of crazy for him to leave him up there. This could actually work out quite well. That's not good. But that's okay. Here's the right thing to do in this situation. While I don't get to buff this guy, what is the right thing to do here? Maybe I'll just go in. I mean, the only way he could really... Well, he could beat me if he's got power overwhelming. A couple of them. So it would be great to have this in the way to block that. That would be the safe choice, but it wouldn't give me much firepower at the end of it to sort of finish him off. This would give me a really strong position, but again, it leaves me wide open. You know what? Because I'm not sure what his deck is, I'll play it safe. It's kind of a waste to play King of Beasts in this situation, but it will stall. It gets me another turn. Where I get to figure out what I want to do. He's probably thinking, why is this guy taking so long? And there it is, power overwhelming. That's what I was worried about. That's what I didn't want him to use on me. So... okay. The right thing in this situation... This could be another power overwhelming, I don't know. But I have to... go for it in this case. And just see how it pans out. No other choice. He could possibly win this turn. Let's hope he doesn't. Oh. There you have it. It felt like a bit of a clunky deck. Maybe because I've never played with it. So let's give it another try. Let's see if I get used to it. Hey, Rainbow Dash, how's it going? I hope you're getting some sleep.
Rexar versus Gul'dan.
Your soul shall be mine.
Another lock.
Let the hunt begin.
Alright. None of these are good. Well, you could argue this is a decent drop. The Knife Juggler here, but none of these are really useful off the bat. Because this only synergizes with other beasts, which I don't have any. And this is a huge target if I just drop him. I'm going to guess that this is a Zulok that I'm playing against. So I'm just going to scrap them all. And I got a lot... These cards are a lot worse. So that didn't pan out. Although this worked. Web spinner. Perfect first drop.
Job done.
I greet you.
Hello.
Greetings, traveler.
That's a lot of streaming, man. Didn't even know there was that many hours in
Job's
January.
done.
Alright, so this turned into a pretty good start. After all, I am missing a good 3-drop. This is not something I want to play right away. Alright. Question is, do I drop this and keep board presence? Or do I use my hero power? I kind of want to keep this dude alive because I can use Houndmaster in the next turn for a little bit of defensive moves. So I might just keep board presence high, kill this guy. Hopefully he targets the mad scientist instead of the web spinner. And then I can use Houndmaster, buff the web spinner to 3/3, and I'll be in a good spot. He has some strange things he's throwing out.
Why do you call?
These are some really strange things he's throwing out. Okay. Oh, I do have Eaglehorn Bow. So, what do I want to do here? Do I want to... You know what? I'm gonna establish some board presence. He's undoubtedly going to be able to deal with this. That's not the... But I'm not worried about that right now. I'm just worried about keeping some critical pieces like the Dire Wolf off the table. And that might be playing a little defensively for a Hunter. But again, I haven't played this deck before, so I'm playing it a little safe.
You call that?
Alright, that worked out for me. He's really dropping some strange things. So let's see what this is. That's good. So, because of this, I would have ordinarily dealt with this. This is quite big to leave on the table, but because this is here, he has to go through two taunts to get to me. So I'm going to play a little more aggressively now, and just take him down a little bit. Hey, thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
My shield for Argus.
Alright, now he's got 2. And that is quite alright with me. That move was definitely okay with me. So yeah, okay. Couple of options. First no-brainer is take this guy out, sacrifice him. Second option is kill this dude. That's a no-brainer. Thanks for stopping by. Sisteriaso, that's a difficult name to say. See you soon. Okay, now I could either drop something really heavy for him to deal with, which is probably the right move. I could go Eaglehorn Bow, clear the table just to be safe, and then use Kill Command to just drop him. Let's see what he drops to if I do that. So that will bring him down quite low. In fact, I could probably... You know what? I'm just gonna... Let's make it a little more entertaining. Let me drop this. I could take him down. I could use Eaglehorn Bow, not kill that. Just go for face and Kill Command. It will drop him pretty low. But you know what? I'm just going to use this, and let's just see how it goes. That's the point of this, right? this, or is he going after me? If he doesn't go after... that was a pretty good move. I think I've won this match, though. .28 health. This deck is kind of growing on me. Alright, let's try the other deck a little bit. Let me just make sure I remember what was in it. So, Snakebite was the one I just played with, so I'm going to take a look at Unleashed Pets. We've got a Stone Tusk Boar in this one. A lot of beast synergy, Timberwolf. The Stone Tusk Boar is great when used with Hunter's Mark to deal with a big minion. The Timberwolf goes really well with, well, quite frankly, any beast, but in this case, I believe I have Snake Trap. Do I have Snake Trap? Where is it? Okay, maybe I don't have any traps in this one. That's okay. What I do have, though, which is cool, is Call Pet. I've never played with this. This is from the expansion, and could be devastating. I mean, if I pull a beast out of my deck into my hand and it costs 4 less, that could put me in a really good position, considering I have King Crush, I have Corehound, Savannah Highmane. These are big, heavy targets that would be great to play early. Even a Lost Tall Shredder would be great to play early. And then in terms of defensive, I've got 2 Houndmasters, which is great. I don't have King of Beasts, but I do have Big Game Hunters. Again, a lot of stuff here to deal with big minions that I might encounter. And I've got Iron Beak Owl, which is always great to get through taunts if I need to. So let's jump in and let's try this one.
Rexar versus Jaina.
You asked for it.
Let the hunt begin.
Okay. So I don't know how many small drops or low mana cards this deck has. I can't remember. But I'm gonna get rid of anything that's not 3 or below. This is kind of useless up front because I don't have any other beasts that I can play to synergize with it. This is kind of actually a terrible opening hand, so I'm just gonna reset it all. Alright, not great. This I can't use at all right now. This I can't use. Nothing here is useful. Not a great start against a mage. Typically with a mage you want to be aggressive and put them on the defense as quickly as possible because they can reach you quite easily.
Portals online.
They can reach you quite easily with their spells. This is going to be probably going to be a classic mech mage, which are very aggressive, so I have to be careful here. I'm going to save this. Now, 2 mana drop, the right move probably is to pull this guy out, even though it's a little random. And I would ordinarily go for face, but what I want to do is I want to deal with the mech warper, because if he's full of mechs, I don't want him to be able to play those, so I'm going to just kill that. Not the best way to use this minion, unfortunately, but it's something I have to do. So that actually worked out in my favor. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of follow-up, so let's see. Okay. That's spinner. Hero power. It's really all I could do. Ouch. 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 Okay. I would love to have played this, but I can't. Because I can't leave this out there. This is going to be a really tough... what I'm going to do, this is going to be a really tough match to win. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to play Animal Companion, leaves me with 1 mana. I'm going to play Hunter's Mark to get rid of this. Even though he might have bigger minions coming, I can't let him take me down because he's got Fireball, he's got lots of spells to clean me up. So I'm going to play Hunter's Mark on this and then Stone Tusk Boar. I would have loved instead to have played this, but I can't leave that out there. So I'm playing this just to see what I get.
To my side.
Okay. I really didn't need that. So let's clean this guy up.
I can fix anything. Hello.
Alright. So I get to do some cleanup here. I get to do some cleanup. And then this. Thank you very much. And just to be safe, even though it's kind of overkill, just to be safe, he's low on cards, play this, and if these two survive, which they probably won't, I'll get to play that. I'll be in a good position. Alrighty, let's put the Lost Tall Strider to work next turn. Alright, this isn't looking so bleak. Kill is possibly one of the best cards I could have in my hand right now, because I used my Unleash the Hounds, and so I needed something else that could be good for removal. If he drops anything scary, of course, I can use Big Game Hunter. So, a couple of choices. Drop this dude. You know what? I'm gonna kill that. I'm gonna save this guy for next turn. This is going to be a closer match than I thought. Or maybe not. I'm getting really close to him being able to play 2 fireballs. And here he goes. All he needs is 1 more fireball and he's won. I hate to do this.
Job's done.
And there it is. Alright, let's try this one again. I like this deck better than the last one. And I don't think I've really had a chance to sort of see its full potential. I didn't get to play Call Pet, which is a really cool card. So let's try it again and see if we can get a better outcome. But playing against a mech mage is going to be tough as an aggro. It's basically who can do more damage quicker when you're playing a hunter versus a mech mage. And mech mages currently in the current meta are more aggressive
Let the hunt begin.
class, or deck, rather. Alright, this is great. Just for the fact that I pulled this, I can use that one right away with my coin. None of these are useful up front. This is completely useless right now. It's too heavy. It's like having a fireball on your first turn. And I won't be able to play this because I have no beasts yet. And this I won't be able to play till turn 5. So I'm putting these away and seeing if I get something better.
I am ready.
Hi, buddy. I just got a text from a friend who said, wave to me. So that's what I did. Okay. I'm not actually going to play this. I need to get some board presence. This, or do I? Hey, this is all about taking risks. I'm going to play that card. That's not what I wanted. Not a beast. Complete waste.
Put this apple on your head.
All right. I'm losing board control very quickly here. This deck is not great for countering Zulocks. In fact, I've never really had a deck that was a sure win against a Zulock.
Bring out your dead.
I wish I'd have played this first. But that's okay. Let's clear a couple of these guys. I would have ideally liked to be able to get rid of this guy. But I couldn't. I think the Undertaker was more of a threat.
My eyes are open. That was a mistake. You will this time.
Okay, I was in the worst possible position, but I'll take it. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick break from playing the Hunters deck. I got a friend of mine who just joined online, and we're going to switch focus now. I'm going to play the Kalento Fatigue Mage deck, which I've been playing over the last couple of days. He's built a deck that is basically a mage secrets deck. It's a minefield, and we played these decks against each other a couple of days ago, and all kinds of crazy happened. So I thought it'd be fun to just play this on the stream.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
All right, so again, this is a recap. This is a fatigue deck. My goal is to throw up as much stalls as I can to wear my opponent down. I have Duplicate, I have Death Lord in the first drops, which is perfect. I'm gonna hang on to those. I'm gonna get rid of these two because I don't need them. The challenge is that I know that his deck is full of secrets that can counter all kinds of stuff. So it's gonna be a bit of a minefield trying to play this correctly. These two cards, Flame Strike and Echo of Medivh, aren't great right now. There's nothing I can do with these. So let's see where we land. Okay, there's two options here. One is I can drop this just so I can stall and then play Duplicate the next turn. The challenge is that, or the thing is that he doesn't have much damage up on the table yet, so I want to make sure that the Duplicate gets triggered on the Death Lord. So I'm gonna play the Duplicate first, and I'll just take the damage, and then next turn I'll drop the Death Lord.
We have many secrets.
And here it goes. The minefield begins. So if it's a counter, I could try and kill that or that, which would probably be smart, but I don't know if that could be a counter spell. I don't know. It could be mirror image, which means if I drop this, either way, it's a gamble. So I'm just gonna go with what? I'm gonna go with Death Lord because ultimately what I want is I want him to kill it, so I get two of them I can drop next turn. Okay, so it wasn't Mirror Entity. It's most likely Counterspell, which means I need to be able to trip it somehow without screwing myself.
I'll show them. I'll show them all. I'll show them. I'll show them all.
Oh, Lord. So he's ensuring with the man scientists that he gets all 50 of his secrets up as quickly as possible. I have a little something that I don't know if he would be expecting, and that is Mind Control Tech. I would love to be able to pull this guy, or the Mana Worm. That would be ideal. So let's see what I get.
TC-130 until dislocated.
There, that worked. Okay.
Well played.
I'm gonna hit for face. I need him to go through this so I can trip the duplicate. If I was at 5 mana, this would be perfect because I would also kill that with my hero power, but I can't. The only thing that could throw this off now is if he has... No, he won't have an AoE that could kill all 3 of these yet. But he has more secrets, of course. He doesn't want to kill this guy. But he has to. Oh! What? Okay, I am in a lot of trouble. Oh, actually, I have sheep. I'm okay. As long as he hits one of these two and not me right now. Oh, he's going for face because he knows. He knows. He knows. The smarter move for him, to be honest, would have been to clear these two. So, 8 damage. I would take 8 damage. But what's great is I don't have the other duplicate up. Which I can't really do anything with. I'm gonna have to get rid of that. This is a tough spot to be in. I don't have the other duplicate up, so here's what's gonna happen. If I can survive this next turn, which is gonna be tricky, I need to drop both Death Lords. And because I will sacrifice the Mad Scientist, I'll get my other... Oh, and he counterspelled it. Did he counterspell it? No, he didn't. No, he didn't. Okay. But he got 2 mana worms, which isn't great. Better than getting 2 of these, or 2 rags, for that fact. Again, if I like 1 more mana, which would be perfect. Okay. Let's see what happens. I could really use an antique heal bot right now, too. He's undoubtedly got mirror. He's undoubtedly got mirror entity there. I don't know if I'm gonna win this one. If I can hang on to turn 9.
Death does not scare me. Death does not scare
Of
me.
course. Mirror. This is gonna be a disaster. This is going to be a disaster. And this is, without a doubt, counterspell. Hey, this is a losing fight.
My magic will tear you apart.
He knows he's won. I'm going to, again, I'm 1 mana short. What I would love to play is both Death Lords and then kill one of these dudes, but I can't. Let me just throw up a bunch of comp. This is going to be impossible to win. I don't have an antique heal bot, which would definitely save me right now. I need to survive to turn 9 if I can. I don't think I'm going to.
Thank you.
This is looking bleak. Alright, what I'm gonna do is something kind of crazy. I know he's got counterspell, so I'm just gonna sacrifice the Frostbolt. Oh, he doesn't have counterspell. What? Then what does he have? What does he have? That's weird. Okay, well that was a waste. That's okay. That was a real waste. Well, I made it to turn 19. Or 9, rather. But I don't know how well. Now he's got counterspell.
Magic detected.
What to do? What to do?
I think he's won. 2, 2, 2, 4, 6. There's one thing I might be able to do. Is trip both of these didn't get. Oh, that was the worst. This is not
I'm
good.
sorry.
Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good.
Death does not scare
Someone's out on me.
He's won. Well played.
Well played.
Let's see if you'll do another one. All right, let's do one more. Let's see if I can redeem myself.
Jaina versus Jaina.
You asked for it. My magic will tear you apart.
Alright, so let's see. Deathlord duplicate, perfect opener. Can't use Echo of Medivh. Explosive Sheep will get me out of trouble with an AoE, but I don't see myself getting into that kind of trouble right away. Based on last game, let's play it safe. And if you're just tuning in, I'm playing a Mage Fatigue deck, variation of Kalento's Fatigue deck. I'm playing against my good friend who has a Mage Secrets deck that is just very frustrating to play against, especially with this one. Doomsayer was a great card to pull. Because I needed a lot of AoE against him in the last match. He's got nothing on the table, which is better than the way we started last turn, so I'm gonna go with Duplicate before he throws up a counter spell, and then Deathlord next turn. And that is most definitely Mirror Entity. If he has it, he would have played it for sure. Oh, it's not. Okay. Hey, gamer on the hill. Oh wow, he's coming out pretty aggressive. That's okay. What I need to do, if I can, is trip that. Alright. I need to clear the table there. Clear the board.
We have many secrets.
That is a lot of secrets. Alright. I've got a lot more defense this time around, which is going to work in my favor. I'm not going to sacrifice... Or am I going to sacrifice this guy? If I sacrifice this guy, it probably won't trip my duplicate, so... And maybe I actually want him to duplicate the Sledge Belt. I don't know. You know what? I'll leave it to fate. Nothing but secrets. So many secrets. It is endlessly. If you've ever played against a deck that has nothing, a mage deck that has nothing but secrets in it, it is endlessly frustrating. Alright, well, that's okay. That's okay. That is okay. Two, three. I don't want to kill. If I sacrifice this now, I won't. Let me put this up. That's a no-brainer. If I sacrifice this now, it means he'll pull a card and he'll be able to play it next turn. So I don't want to do that, but I can't sacrifice this anyway. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it down. Now, whichever one he goes for, he'll have to kill this. Well, that's not true. He could hero power this. Hi, son of G Fresh. Welcome to the stream. Alright, well, it's my turn now. Do you think he has a counterspell? You think that's what this is? Because if he does, wasting a fireball is a bad idea. What else can I do? What else can I do here? I'm worried that this is a counterspell. Let's take it down so if he attacks this, it dies. He might have duplicate on, actually, as well. This is kind of a no-brainer. I'm gonna trip his counterspell here. There's gotta be a counterspell. Oh, it's gonna duplicate.
Whoops.
Get rid of that because that's dangerous. And let's start picking away at him. This is going a lot better than the last match. For me.
Tazdingo! Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna take a chance here. What would be great, right? Actually, yeah. What would be great is a heal bot right now. That would be perfect. So I drop a heal bot and drop Echo of Medivh, and then I'd get the Sludge Belcher and the heal bot back, but I don't. So Sludge Belcher I could drop and then use Echo of Medivh and get 2 Sludge Belchers, which would offer me a lot of defense. That's actually not a bad idea. The other option is to drop Cold Light Oracle, pull cards, but that gives him cards, which again I shouldn't be afraid of because the point of a fatigue deck is to get him to draw. You know what? I think he might have Mirror Entity, so I'm gonna test that. This is a problem with huh.
Thank you.
Whoops. And then I'm gonna deal with
Time runs out on me.
You know what? I think I gotta play Alexstrasza next turn. He won't see that coming. Now he's for sure. So this is the tough part with playing against this deck. Oh, or against his deck, is that you have no idea what these secrets are. There's so many. Okay.
My magic will tear you apart.
Oh man. He's gotta have Mirror Entity. That's gotta be in there. At this point. No. That was the wrong one to play that with. That was whoops. Running out of. Okay. I'm gonna throw up some safety here. That's okay if he's dropped.
Does not scare me.
Here, Andy, that's fine.
Does not scare me.
Time runs out.
There we go. That's okay. He's down to 13 cards. Oh, man. And more secrets. Do you think he has another mirror? That is the question. If I had a 1-drop, I could test that. But you know what? I can't. Yeah, you know what? Why not? Why not test that? I've got a mind control tech. Should I draw? I'm on 13, he's on 13. I could draw myself out, which isn't good. What is he gonna play? Flame Strike? Don't play another secret. Do not play another secret. Okay. He wants to draw out something. I'm okay with that. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Let's go for it.
My magic will tear you apart.
Undoubtedly he's gonna sheep this. He'd be crazy not to. Oh wow. Or Pyroblast. Wow. I don't think I have ever seen that. I think he's going to have counterspell again. I keep saying that, but I think he legitimately does. So I'm not gonna. Whoops. So I'm gonna do something crazy here. cheap. Couldn't be better. Unless he's got counterspell. How do I... Oh, now he has counterspell. Why am I so obsessed with counterspell?
Someday I'll be just like you.
Death does not scare me.
Drop one more minion for me, please. I could start drawing him out. I wouldn't lose if I did.
He's coming!
Yes!
Thank you. Well played.
Oh, so what this means is the Doomsayer will trigger as soon as I end turn, which is awesome. And I get a minion out of it, get Death Lord. And not a great minion, but a minion nonetheless. Okay, so let's see if we can fatigue him. I think we might have a shot at it. That would be an awesome outcome.
Death does not scare me.
Oh, and there's the
My
counterspell.
magic will tear you apart.
That's okay. There it was. It finally got me. I would have loved to have kept this on the table with duplicate, so I would have got 2 heal bots back, but it is what it is.
I'm sorry.
Job done.
More secrets. Okay. Must have another counterspell or something here, which I am going to trip. Yeah. 5 cards to 4 cards. Let's see. This is gonna be tough. I don't think he has. I don't think he has. Okay. Not the best outcome I was hoping for. This game could go either way at this point. And clearly I had nothing left in my deck to be pulled out there by that Death Lord, so that's not a good sign for me.
I'll show them. I'll show them all.
More secrets. I've got the beast in
I
my
just have
hand.
magic. I'm almost out of cards.
Okay, I need to start hitting him, because if not, we are so close to being out of cards that he will win this.
For fire!
We
have many secrets.
He's ahead. He's ahead by a lot.
Engaging TC-130 mental dislocator.
Cards.
Okay, we're going all in.
Well played.
We're going all in. We're going all in. I feel like, oh no, not good. This is not good. Okay. I gotta get through his ice block, because that's what he has. He has another ice block as well. So I've got to get through that before I die.
Well played.
Who are you?
There's the ice block.
Well played.
There it is. The win.
My magic
Double
will
fatigue.
tear you apart.
Awesome. All right. Well, thanks for watching. Just a quick recap. I was playing a couple of Sparks Hunter decks. Didn't get a chance to really dig into them, but I will play them again tomorrow. So tune in for that. Towards the end there, I was playing a variation of Kalento's Fatigue Mage deck, which is always a lot of fun. Hope you enjoyed. See you guys soon.